So this Lagos Coastal Road has been causing controversy lately. And look, sometimes I really don't want to talk so much about government and governance. But the more we try not to talk about them, the more they drag us to start talking about them. So you commissioned a 30, when the pictures, visuals came out that the president is going to commission the Lagos Coastal Road. I say, it's not this one that they started the other day. Have they finished it? This is serious. You mean they are finished? I was asking, you mean these people have finished this thing? So you mean we can now move from Calabar to Lagos for just 4 hours? Because that's what they said, that after they finish it, Calabar to Lagos will be 4 hours. Lagos to Calabar will be 4 hours. This is okay. This must be very, very fast. Before I started saying, is it this, which one? Is it just 30 kilometers that they say they are going to, just 30 kilometers? Wait, people are commissioning 30 kilometers of 700 kilometers. And even the 30 kilometers have some K-leg inside. Somebody actually had done his own research. By doing his own research, he went there himself and brought back stories upon stories, and even debunked the one that one Reno government bingo, government boy, put out. So let's watch this video and then I'll come back afterwards.
So I am back to the coastal road today, 6th June 20. It's a Friday, public holiday. I'm supposed to be at home enjoying the holiday like every other person. But because Reno, I hope he doesn't make a mockery of his family name, lied that he stood alongside Professor Wole Soyinka to take picture at 30th kilometer and that they drove up to this point. That is exactly why I'm back. This is 30th kilometer. And you can see it. Prove it. Not be me, Makam. Not be me, Makam. This is the project marking by the contractor. The construction engineer marked this by themselves. I only have 2 questions for Egbon, Reno, Wendell Simley. You know what I mean. Number 1 question. Do you know better than the contractor, the construction engineer, who said all they have done so far, and they summed up to 30, was nearly 20 kilometers coming from VI to Lekki corridor, and another nearly 10 kilometers. I'm sure that if we go to calculate the nearly 20 kilometers, if you don't even reach 15, the one that I've calculated so far, that I went and drove and I saw the change marking, was even the nearly 10. So that's number 1 question for you. Do you know better than the engineer, who by himself confessed? I understand that the minister, out of sheer overzealousness, trying to impress everybody and the president, claimed that they had done 30. But even on the day of that, your ceremony, the engineer said, yes, even though they advertised that they are commissioning 30 kilometers, all they had done was nearly 20 in one part, another nearly 10 in another part. But you, Reno, you want to claim that you know better than that engineer. Prove it. That's number 1. Number 2 question is, this corridor is along coastal villages. In which village is kilometer 30? Me, I know it because I have come here now, and I came in through Ekwa-Akete. Prove it to me that you and Professor Wole Soyinka drove to this point. Where did you pass to drive to this point? From VI to come and show you sat in a cozy car inside convoy, and you are claiming that you came to this place to come and snap. How did you get here? Look at the road now. Look at the, this is kilometer 30. They have not even sandfilled up to the required height, let alone of compacting it, and let alone of concrete pavement. In fact, there are some places, if you go further, I will show you. By the time you get to Iwerekun now, you will see behind the palace, they have not even cleared it, let alone of sandfill, let alone of connecting it. So when I say it's disjointed here and there, they skip some places, they sandfill it, they impress themselves. They skip another kilometers, they sandfill it, they impress themselves. From VI to Okwaja, Musirikogo, Mopo 1, Mopo 2, Ekwa-Akete, Iwerekun, Awofin, Odushina, Jegi, Solo Rumija, Solo Alade, Igodo, Debojo to Eleko. I know this corridor to an extent. Reno, tell me in which village is that kilometer 30? And by the way, to those APC online urchins, those data boys, I pity you. It is ignorance that is making you to be collecting 10,000 naira data allowance to come and be attacking us. You think it's about me? You can lie on paper, you can lie in documents, you can lie in whatever appropriation you are doing, because citizens have no access to verifying or cross-checking. But this is road now, public place. You think people will not go and check? No, like you think we will not check? Reno, you drove to kilometer 30. Show us video of you at kilometer 30. Just show us, show us video of you at kilometer 30. This is me, 6th of June 2025, Friday, public holiday. So Reno, after picking and twisting quotable quotes that you pick from books just to grow your online followers, you now start filling them with political lies. Me, I go boss if you try me. It's not just about the road not reaching the 30 kilometers as claimed. I also raised important question. The original alignment for the coastal road is still there in the swamp. It's there. But the dislodged and displaced people from this, so if you are claiming that truly it is because of geophysical reasons or technical or whatever reason that you have to realign the road to this place, the right thing to have done therefore is to say, okay, we are displacing you from here, you go and take the original alignment and resettle there. Isn't that is the only way to have proven to us that truly it is because of geophysical or other technical reason that you are, not because you want to grab land under guise of road construction. So APC urchins, you are defending it today. By the time it is your turn tomorrow, you no longer have the moral justification to condemn it, because by that time you will be alone. Other persons would have taken their own, they would have licked it and moved on. It will be your own portion that time. Point number 3 I raised in that video, but all of you are shying away from, is the toll. And don't come and tell me when they finish the road, don't drive it, don't use it. They are constructing it with public fund, and we are still going to be paying toll on it. Did you hear that? So don't tell me I cannot talk about what the government is using our money to do. How much toll is fair to pay for citizens in a country that minimum wage is barely 70,000 naira? Ask your politicians, how many tolling points are they looking to install between VI and Eleko, and how much per vehicle? Point number 4 is about the shoulders. You think your life ends on typing on social media? If you also be using this road and you are going to be driving from VI to Calabar without our shoulder, instead of you to be asking important questions, you are saying, no, he's trying to discredit government. Nobody is trying to discredit government. You are saying government should not be exaggerating what they have done. We know you just wanted to have something to say that you did, or to celebrate on May 29. That was why you hurriedly came, even after advertising the lie that you wanted to commission the 30 kilometers completed. The engineer still said that day when he was making his speech that nearly 20 in one place and nearly 10. Imagine if you now go to that nearly 20 and calculate it. If you are in that area, I challenge you, please go there, go and calculate how many kilometers. Go and look at the chainage marking. You will see. Then let us add it to the 6.2 from Eleko inward. You will see the truth of how many kilometers they have actually commissioned. Okay, for instance, now look right behind me. This is around kilometer 33. And this is Iwerekun village. And I tell you that this place is just cleared. It's not yet sandfield at about kilometer 33. It's not yet sandfield at all. They just cleared it and left it. So work has not even reached there. If you say work is progressing, I understand it. But to now come and lie that you have done something and you have completed and you are commissioning what you have not even. This is Iwerekun. You can come. Iwerekun village. I'm naming names. Iwerekun village. I am giving names. Iwerekun. Come here. This is the coastal road. This is the coastal road corridor. Look at the alignment. See it. They cleared it and marked it. But they have not even sandfield, let alone of compact or concrete pavement. Work in progress, fine. But don't lie. Now, this is Iwerekun Palace. And right at my front is where another piece of sandfield stopped. You can see that I showed you previously where they cleared without sandfield. They skipped and sandfilled this place. But after this place, look at the road that leads to Iwerekun. And right behind me is just behind the palace. They have not even cleared at all. They have not even cleared it at all, let alone of sandfield. So now tell me, they have not even linked it by clearing and sandfilling. Sandfield and clearing has not even linked up. to Eleko. So it's just pieces of sandfield here, clearing here, paving here that they are commissioning. Work in progress, fine, but don't lie. Don't lie. They have not even linked it to Eleko. They have not linked it. This is Iwerekun. This is sandfield here. They have not even cleared here. And you are claiming you have done. Reno, now you start time. Now you start time. So I go cast now. Shout out to Rufai Oseni. But Reno, next time, look at the person who made a post before you react to it. I don't do studio or wheelchair altercation. I'm a field man. I do objective facts. So, Reno, Mama should be a letter. You know, if you see more tells in I can tell.
See, politics aside, just forget about politics on this matter. Just think straight, like a human being. If, for instance, you are giving a 700-kilometer road to build, and you are only able to do, let's even say, 50 kilometers of 700, is it worth celebrating? No. I just want us to for once, be critical. Just leave politics aside. Would you be happy? Even you as a person who is the contractor, they tell you, okay, well, how many kilometers you don't do? You say, what I don't do now, only 50 kilometers. So, would you like them to commission? What are you commissioning on the so-called 50? Of 700? What are you commissioning for? What? Why? Why have we reduced governance to propaganda? And okay, what's the rush for? What's the rush to commission something for that Calabar Coastal Road? What's the rush for? No, I really want to know what's the catch, because nobody, first of all, when that project came out, Nigerians were screaming that the amount that they have budgeted to build that road is too high. They don't think that is needed now. What is needed is food on the masses table. There is no food. People are hungry. People are dying. 133 million of your 240 million Nigerians are multidimensionally poor. They can't find staple food to eat. No food. Oga. And then you are telling them you want to do coastal road that will do 4 hours to. Who wants to go to Lagos from Calabar for just 4 hours? Leave it for us for 12 hours. Did we say we needed it to cut down to 4 hours? And what's the catch? What's the idea around it? What's the rush for? Why are you rushing? What's the rush for? Because I don't understand why you would, on your own, think through a project. On your own, try to muffle it. On your own, you try to, scatter the whole thing, even with your own hand. If you didn't call people to come and do 30 kilometer if you didn't call people will not even know that you have even done 30 or 40 kilometers. You continue, and maybe next year, by the third year anniversary of the president, you would have said, okay, let's see if we can do 100 kilometer would have even been better. Or maybe if 200 kilometer would have been better. Let's just say it's a milestone, 100, 200, 300, 400, not 30 kilometers. Why now? Why? What's all this distance? Why are people in government always bent on deceiving the masses? Because it's now this so much doubt that has been cast on this particular project. Imagine what the workings of the amount of monies that would have been budgeted for these 30 kilometers that have been done. Imagine the amount that will be involved. Imagine what will be involved. It's terrible. And I really don't know when Nigeria as a country would have a leadership that would be so meticulous, that would be so transparent, that would be direct, and definitive when they say something. You told us 30 kilometers, and now there's a huge doubt about the fact that it's even 30 kilometers. How about other things that you have told us? So we should start doubting. You tell us that you've paid 100,000 naira to 200 million households. Should we believe you? You told us you sent 50 billion naira for student loan. Should we believe you? If you tell us that, oh, you've budgeted 10 billion naira for government house, should we really believe you? These are things, and I mean, it takes one for the other one to play out. If I don't believe you in this one, how do you want me to believe you in the next one? At what point should Nigerian people be respected enough to be told the truth every time? At what point would that be? Jeez, what a country.